Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is LC with Loyal Crypto. Thanks for joining me today. So today I have a part 2 video and you already know what it's on. It's gonna be on Chiliz. Chiliz has been making a slaughter in the market, all right? And I think this is gonna be a great buying opportunity. So definitely check out the video, and I have a new price prediction for you. All right, so let's go in. So today I have part 2 of Chiliz. This is going to be a price update and price prediction. Plus I have some news for you guys. So just a quick recap, we have Chiliz here at 50 cents and it's cooled off just a little bit from its all-time high, and the market cap right now is 2.7 billion with a circulating supply of 5.3 billion. All right, now if we look down here at the chart really quickly, we see 24 hours, we have some good consolidation. And if I just scroll back about 30 days, you can see the huge run we made. I made the video around this 20 cents to 30 cents mark, and we went all the way up to 87 cents. Okay, so I want to give you guys an update because I have quite a few people reaching out to me trying to figure out what's going on here, or are we going down either further, or are we going to make a next leg up? So I'm going to give that to you in a second, but first let me give you some news. So I'm over here on Chiliz Twitter, and you see we have 237,000 followers. So they have a strong following. I think when projects have a strong community, this is definitely going to push us in the right direction because you have so many people backing them. And if I go over to their Medium, you see here that Ronaldo becomes the first player to be rewarded with digital assets. Now this is Ronaldo. Like Ronaldo? Like Ronaldo is the first player ever. Now this article dropped on March 22nd, and scrolling down really quickly, you have here Juventus rewarded the talismanic Portuguese star with 770 JUV fan tokens in an on-the-pitch ceremony before the Serie A game with Benevento. Now Ronaldo broke Pele's record for 767 goals in official matches when he scored a hat-trick against Cagliari last week. So the JUV fan token are collectibles, tradables, digital assets minted on the Chiliz blockchain. Fans can use fan tokens to engage with their favorite clubs on socios.com. The digital assets market is booming. 24 clubs have partnered with Chiliz on launch fan tokens, with Premier League leaders Man City becoming the latest on Friday. The total fan market cap recently exceeded $400 million, and Chiliz is leading the crypto unicorn ecosystem with a market capitalization of $3 billion. All right, so you can see how huge this fan token game is. So Chiliz is in NFTs and they're leading the way in fan tokens. This is why this project is so huge. Now let me get over to the chart for a price update. So I have Chiliz here on a 2-hour chart, and what we can see is where we last left off, yeah, we had an all-time high of 31 cents. So I was saying I was waiting for a pullback to jump in. It looked like we got that pullback around 23 cents. It bounced off our 382 at the time. So boom, we got that. It hit it beautifully, right? So once it hit that 382, it consolidated and it went straight up for all-time heights. This is where we are currently, and now we're in a situation where people are wondering, hey, is Chiliz cooling off? I don't think so. I think we're just doing a nice pullback, just the same as we seen a little earlier, okay? So what I have here is a fib retracement already drawn out, and it looked like we bounced on our 382. So the 382 bounce is here. We went up, we didn't have enough steam, and then we fell through the 382 and we tested their 50% retracement. Okay, now excuse this green line, that was one of my price targets that we destroyed. So yeah, so now I gotta give you guys another price prediction, but yeah, so we bounced here. We did a double bounce on our 50% retracement. We tried to go back up, we didn't have enough steam to break this resistance that we have here. So I'm seeing quite a bit resistance at this point here, and we had to break past 73 cents so we can finally break this resistance and turn it to support. Okay, I want to start seeing a bounce on there before I'm comfortable about retesting this zone. Okay, so just giving you an update on where we are now. As you can see, it looks like this is a pretty solid 50% retracement. So let me make that in bold. All right, so it looked like this is the knight in shining armor that we always wanted to see. It tested not one, not two, not three, or I'm just gonna put this whole block here as 3. Okay, we tested, we went under quite a few times here. Okay, but you can see we went right back above it. Let me see over the time span. That was March 24 to March 26. So within a course of 2 days, we broke below the 50% retracement, but we went right back over and we're testing on top of it again. So this is the kind of motion you want to see when you want to see a solid place for you to buy in, okay? Now, another thing that I'm looking at, we're currently trading below our 50 EMA. All right, so let me get some of these circles out of here really quickly. So our 50 EMA is always going to let us know when we're bullish, and what I'm seeing here is this price action needs to break above this line and close. Again, I'm on 2-hour charts. Once I see some solid green candles starting to close over this blue baseline here, I'm going to start to feel very comfortable that we're not going to move a little further down. Even though this 50% retracement is holding like a knight in shining armor, what we always like to see to be comfortable to buy, this still needs to break and hold above our 50 EMA. So I see this candle here on the 26th had broken above and it closed, but immediately it took us back down, and now we're trading right on it. So this seems like a pretty stable motion, and what I'm speculating is there's still a possibility we can come down to our 618 and take a bounce. So let me get this green line out of here as well. My next zone is, if you're not buying right now at the 50% retracement, another zone that I will hold a bag at is the 618 line, which is 39 cents. Now, we have traded on this 50 EMA for some time. We first touched it when? On March 16th, and has traded above it or around it for over 10 days, okay? So I can definitely say I would feel comfortable if anyone was to buy in right here. I don't see any problem with it because it's showing this clearly strong support. But if we have a situation where it does dip below the 50% retracement for any reason, I can see it being caught and met at our 618, and that will be a beautiful buying opportunity. Okay, so let me take a look at my indicators. On our indicators here, you can see I have this line drawn out. So we were in a very bearish trend. We were in all-time highs right here, and what this was an overbought region. So whenever we're in overbought regions, that means price is acting very dramatic and there's a lot of buying pressure. Maybe people are FOMOing in, and I want to see it trade back within this range, okay, between this red and green line. And what we can see is we got that. We touched here and we went into oversold regions, basically saying price is now being a prima donna again. It said chill out, and that's where we hit our 50% retracement. So you see how our indicators start to match up with price action. We went up to overbought regions again, and we traded back again within the range, and we're testing right now all between within this area. All right, that definitely shows great price movement. So if I do see a 618 retracement, I can see it tapping under there just for a quick second, and that would be a great place to buy because it's not going to stay there for long. Our indicators are going to tell us, hey, let's get back in our range, let's get back in our wave. And that's going to be a great buy, and it's probably going to go back up to our 50% retracement before it goes higher. Now, pulling up the RSI here, again, you can see the same type of range. I see that we were in a bearish trend. It was an extreme overbought regions, what our RSI is telling us. And now it went into a range, is going back over our 50% line, and it's currently right now above it, but it just broke over. So on both of these indicators, you can see that we broke above this bearish trend, and we broke above the 50% retracement. And on my trend indicator, you can see the same thing. We broke above the bearish trend and we went over our zero line basically around the same time. So it's under again right now, but it shows that it broke the trend. And I'm always looking for a change in the market conditions so I can see an opportunity. All right. So if we broke the bearish trend and we're still hanging in the same region, that's letting me know that price is now stabilizing, and it could be a great opportunity to buy before we have more upside. Even if it comes to the 618, remember, it deserves to cool off a bit because this was a huge run, okay? Now, let me show you here. If we go back to, let's say, sometime beginning of February, look at this. It went up 6,700%, okay? That is massive. Now, I know a lot of people are just figuring this out now, but we've been looking at this for some time. So I can understand completely why it's making this motion, and that makes it a stronger buy for me because it shows that price is healthy. All right. Now, let me give you my price prediction on where I see this thing going further. Okay, so I have us pulled out a little bit here, and I'm gonna pull it back from where we basically started the fib retracement. And I think February 23rd will be a good start to this massive move. So let me start my extension from there. Okay, boom, swing high to swing low. So I'm gonna pick this place where we first dipped, and that basically was a little under our 50% retracement before it bounced back. So I'm gonna use this point and then just bring that out. Boom. Okay, now let's see where we're going. So I can see our first take profit zone. Again, if you're not taking profits but you want to see if we're in range to go higher and we're following a schedule, this is what you want to look for. So I see our first price target at the 1.272, and that is $1.64. Now price can hit that point and then take a dip, or it can trade within this zone. It can trade within the 1.272 to the 1.618 zone, and that is going to be our golden box there. All right, so I don't have a time frame on this because first I want to see a nice bounce that we're going to be in a bullish trend again instead of consolidation, because right now we're in a consolidation period. This is a beautiful time to buy in. Once I start to see that we're in a bullish trend, then I can start to say, okay, now I can start to put in my mind where we're going to start making these all-time highs. So again, this zone is going to be from $1.64 to $1.94. All right, and then if you want to look a little higher, just so you can lick your chops a little bit, if you're in this thing, you're real happy that you're a genius, you bought in at the right time back when no one knew about it, congratulate yourself. Now I see the next price zone after this golden zone is going to be $2.30, and our high point, now the high point is definitely a stretch. I would definitely want to see what price action is going to take us before I can say, okay, I feel comfortable about waiting until this price is $2.87. Now that's definitely doable because Chiliz has been on a complete slaughter. So what I think here is it definitely could hit the $2.87 mark by summertime, but what I feel more comfortable with right now in our short term is $1.64 to $1.96 if you are trading this thing. So if you like content like this, please like, subscribe, and share. I'm going to keep giving you updates on Chiliz and other NFT projects because I think it's going to be a huge wave this year. And of course, keep coming here to find altcoin gems. I'm going to keep delivering it to you on the regular basis. So you already know the slogan. I'm going to keep trying to find ways to make this community profitable. And until next time, one.